Today, I'm going to be telling you about how my school found my channel. Okay, so you may be thinking, oh, okay, Colgi, a couple students found your channel and started showing people. No, I'm talking about teachers, okay? Teachers, this is bad. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so basically, this all started off because of band. So I am a band kid. Yeah, so I'm in band and I am in the marching band, you know, like, because I'm a high school student, you know. Marching band, it's pretty cool, you know, fun stuff. Anyways, so far, a lot of my friends pretty much already knew I had a channel because, you know, I film with a couple of them and, you know, it's kind of fun to, like, talk to your friends about that kind of thing. So a ton of my friends basically knew I had a channel, but they didn't really tell people that much. They only talked to their friends about it, you know, they didn't, like, ever share with everyone, oh, Colgi has a YouTube channel, that kind of thing, right? So it wasn't really common knowledge around the school that I had a channel, but this all completely changed this year over the past couple weeks. So I've been really busy with school lately, which is also why I haven't been uploading, and a lot of it's due to this marching band that I'm doing. And so basically, this all started because of judges tapes. Now, if you're not familiar with marching band, basically we go to competitions and we perform for other schools, and we get graded, and it's like competitive band, right? And so these judges tapes are recorded by the people on the field that like judge us and stuff, and a lot of the time we listen to them in class. And so one day we came into regular band, you know, we're like sitting around the room, and teacher's like, oh, we're gonna watch a judges tape today. And I'm like, okay, I mean, we sometimes listen to those, and they're sometimes interesting, sometimes not, but it kind of helps us improve and that kind of thing. So there I am, sitting on the floor and everything, because I didn't really want to sit in a chair, and a lot of them were taken anyways. And there's links on the board. There's like 2 links. One of them was our show, like zoomed in and stuff, which is kind of weird. Basically what it said was like, oh, this is the zoomed in version of our show. And she clicked on the link, and I kid you not, it was Colgi Bakes a Cake. You know that 200 subscriber special thing? Yeah, that one. Yeah, so this picture was taken by one of my friends when it actually happened, and I went freaking pale. I was like, oh my god. I was like, no freaking way. As you may be wondering, yes, I had a lot of questions. My teacher didn't actually play the video, and I'm pretty like grateful about that and stuff, but she did show the thumbnail and then ended up closing it, and we watched the actual tape that we wanted to watch. And so after class, I went up to her and I was like, what the heck was that? I'm like, what just happened? Because I was so confused. I had no idea what was going on. So it turns out that she actually found my YouTube channel. She found my channel. I'd be like, well, how could you let this happen, Colgi? How could you let her find her channel? Basically, it was through Instagram, okay? So we had a band account for Instagram for the marching band that the main instructor had just like created and stuff. And I followed it, you know, on like my regular account and that kind of thing. And for some reason, she clicked on my bio, which said, sub to Colgi on YT Winky Face. Obviously, this intrigued her quite a bit. And so she went to YouTube and searched me up and ended up watching the cake video. Now, she doesn't really understand Minecraft that much as far as she's told me, so she hasn't really seen like many of my other videos. She has seen the cake video and she thought it was hilarious. She actually sent it to another instructor to watch just because how interesting it was. Then one of my friends, she was talking to one of my friends about it who, you know, like knew about my channel and that kind of thing. And my friend recommended that she prank me and put it up on the board, which I was like, okay. It was so weird. But wait, it gets worse. It gets worse. Okay? So, the good thing is, you know, I did gain a couple subscribers from that first event, you know, showing up on the board and stuff. It was pretty exciting. It was cool. Nonetheless, it was cool. Like I said, it got way worse. So, basically, it's been a couple days after the event, the video being on the board, and at this point, tons of people had seen Colgi Bakes a Cake. So, it turns out, once it was shown on the board, everyone started watching it, okay? Like, I would come into school and people would be like, I liked your cake video. Or like, hi, Colgi. I'm like, ah! But this isn't even the worst of it, okay? So now we get to the part about merch. I actually created merch a little bit ago, link in the description, because a couple of my friends wanted to actually like buy it, which, you know, I think is kind of cool. So the friend who told the teacher to actually show the video for the class, she actually wore my merch like a lot just because, you know, it was like comfortable and stuff. So that's how my teacher found out about the merch. And so she came up to me, the teacher came up to me, and she was like, can I have the link to your merch? And she seemed genuinely interested. I'm like, my merch? Because, you know, she's my teacher. So the thing was, it's not that I didn't really want to give her the link. I wanted to make better merch before more people bought it. And so I basically told her, you know, oh, I'm gonna make better merch, and then I can get you the link and that kind of thing. I mean, I didn't really have time to make better merch, so, you know, I don't know how soon that would have happened. And so, you know, she asked me like 2 or 3 times, you know, hey, can I have the link to your merch? And I just kept forgetting about it. And so a couple weeks passed. I thought, you know, Colgi was kind of starting to die down. I mean, people were still kind of talking about it, but it wasn't, you know, as crazy. And so here I am going to this was a later rehearsal, because, you know, since it's marching band, we have to practice outside of school as well. I walk into the band room and I see the instructor standing there. Her back's to me, and I'm like, hey, and she turns around and she's wearing Colgi merch. Oh my god, she had my merch on. And you can see it in this picture here. This is her with my merch. And holy crap, my jaw dropped to the floor, okay? I was like, no freaking way. Because one of my teachers literally was wearing my merch in school. Like, what? What the heck? And so we're all doing our like meeting before we actually go rehearse. And someone who knew me pretty well was like, I see you got a new shirt. And she said, it's Colgi merch. Go subscribe to Colgi on YouTube. And I'm like, ah! At this point, people started getting more interested in my merch. They were like, oh, can you buy me merch? Or can I buy your merch? So that's kind of cool, but it's also really weird. Over these past few weeks, over the entire unfolding of all of these events, I gained over 20 subscribers. And I hadn't even uploaded a video, okay? I hadn't uploaded because I've been really busy. And I still gained over 20 subs. That's actually a pretty big deal for me just because, you know, I'm kind of small right now. But that was like really, really cool. While we're talking about subscriber counts, yeah. Anyway, so that's basically how my school discovered my channel. Basically circulated through the entire marching band, and now I don't really know what to do at this point. Well, so that's how my school found my channel. Yeah, I'm kind of scared to be called Colgi in the hallways now, but you know, we don't really talk about that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like. If you want me to just like this, make sure to subscribe if this has been Colgi, and I'll see you in the near future. All right, bye guys.